Hi guys, so let's start the detailed guide of Gate 2.2 and Gate 2.3 about the card rules. So first tip is about the word pattern, which is appear 650 HP and 150 HP. There are two types of word pattern. One is the counter, counter just guard, and just guard, counter, just guard, counter, and corporate counter, or do the just two-man counter and see the position and color and do the two-man counter. So first case about the counters word pattern. So this pattern, when both go the mid, it is always counter counter just guard that sequence. But as you can see, when you success to hit the counter, it reset your cooldown, skill cooldown. But for other person who failed to counter but use the counter skills, will be the cooldown at these situations. So normally, who success to first counter should do the next counter and next counter. It is essentials. So, but just say to one person, you should do the all counter will make that person very nervous. And if that person is too down or fail, it is retry. So normally nowadays many people use the tactic that in 8-man just one party and party 2 supporter do the counter in this timing, and except that 5 people, so party 2 dealer normally just give the damage and don't do the counters. Why? Because counter case, someone who success the first counter should do the counter next counter because of cooldown reset, and but just say to one person to do all counter will have some percent of failure. So only 5-man do the counter the case someone failed to cover the fail of counter, and normally make we positions that who should do the counter person who have the short cooldown counter skills like the artillerist or demonic and bard, and the class who have the long cooldown of counter just get the damage time in this timing, and they should do the last corporate counter because they not use the counter skill in here. So this counter case. As you can see, yes, this display don't do the counter in this timing, just give the damage and just join when the end of corporate counter as promised for more damage time. Then how about the 150 HP patterns counter word pattern? In this timing, because we see the patterns, the just card word pattern, it will be the next is the counter pattern. So what is important is in here, as you can see, we should do the first corporate counter in here, and then the class, the person who do the counter should be caught. But as you can see, just thinking that my class counter cooldown is 20 seconds, and I try to do the counter in this first counter, but I failure this. Then in this counter timing, my counter is cooldown, so I can't hit my counter skills. If there are many classes who have the long cooldown counter skills, then because failure of this counter, because of cooldown, it can be failed sometimes. So in this class also, class who have the long cooldown like the Arcana or Deathblade, we promise use 3-man. Don't need to counter at first time. Just do the last corporate counter please. Because of that failure of counter, and it is unable to do the second counters. So this is tip of the word patterns. And about tips about the 300 HP pattern, maybe the first word pattern in the gate 2.2. Normally I said you just use the hyper ult in this timing to delete the shield fast. Why? Because fast shield deleting give you the more stagger time. So I recommend you guys select the class who have the short motions about the hyper ult. So delete the shield first, and then stagger is appear. So when it's timing to go 7 o'clock, is this 3 o'clock wave is appeared like this. As you can see, when you hit by patterns, you get the debuff of the damage nerf and stagger nerf, and 2 down means less stagger time. Also, you should guard in this timing, and when you go outside, if there is no supporter care, it is almost death, so just use the time stop if you go outside. And if stagger time go longer and longer, this region becomes narrower, so hard to avoid many patterns. So fast stagger is important with avoiding many floor attacks. And then now repeat the back and forth about before. So just card will happen as in here, and this orb will go to the 11 o'clock. And start the stagger at 7 o'clock and come back to the 3 o'clock to give the damage. Yes, 3 o'clock wave is happen like this. And next is about the Angry Bird patterns. And Angry Bird patterns in here, it is hard to know before you do it because about the mouse press. So in this Angry Bird pattern, you can see that mirror is happen. In this timing, when you stay in the wall, there is no safe zone, and because of bug, you guys should be die. So if this effect is happen, get out to the wall. And always safe zone is counterclockwise of the both back and head. So in this case, 11 o'clock and 5 o'clock of the both. So this here and here will be safe zone. Press mouse, click button, and don't take off the finger until this floor is happen. And if this floor go to the your wanted zone, then press out the mouse, then it will go to there. Except these two legions, there will be the sword attack, which is death. In the first mode, in hard mode it is big damage, but recommend time stop and do the just guard. This is how to do the Angry Bird. And how about use Aman? Let me show you Aman. I said you that Aman 3, just give the front damage with some short range. Aman range, I summon it here, but Aman range is until here, very short. And shoot the laser very long like the Cillian. And about the full gauge patterns, maybe it will be happen. This timing, yes. I recommend you guys, just when full gauge is happen, just gather in the mid and get the supporter ult and supporter care and just down. If you down, just down it or use the time stop. Because if you guys fail to make the white circle, then both make the 4 directions orb. So very dangerous with falling down death. Most of both patterns make you death because of falling down. So please gather to the mid and get the supporter ult and don't move. And then if you in gate 2-2 and gate 2-3, if you hit by some patterns, please call to supporter. Don't please say, because if you say it about it, supporter can care and can save you. But if you don't say it, you guys should be die because they are very sick. And about the 2-3 pattern spotlight. Where is spotlight? Oh, this. If spotlight is happen, go to your place and please moving left, right, left, right, left, right. Because this attack also make you down and give big damage. And in this counter case, if you're the aggro and if counter chase you, it make also you down. But if you don't have the space at that timing, it is death and retry in end of the gate 2-3. So please moving left, right, left, right. Your both shadow chase you based on your appeared positions like this. And about the final word patterns. Normally when one man go to this place to become count, normally most of safe zone is near the head. Not 100%, but almost near the head. So please press near the head and do the counter. And this corporate counter is very impossible because reset your all skill cooldown. So please do the corporate counter. It is very important. And also the patterns added in gate 2-3 is very dangerous, normally out of case. So if you think, oh, it is hard to do the counter or hard to avoid, then just time stop easily. Because it gives you 3 more death count, very important things. And about 0 HP patterns, in my video I said you about how to do the Hidden Esther, but it is be very nervous if you are the leader and first see the 0 HP. So there are many percent of failure of Hidden Aman. I also failed of the first clear hard mode Hidden Aman and the first mode Hidden Aman, failing. But with 3+1, it is very easy to clear the 0 HP pattern with main method, not hidden. So don't give up and do it well. So I believe big fortune will be happen about your Kazuro's life. So thank you for watching.